Email at jiggyjaguar@jiggyjaguar.com. Reach them on the web at jiggyjaguar.com, or you can watch us live on livestream.com/jiggyjaguar.
It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show, hour number 2, doing the damn thing as always from jiggyjaguar.com. The freshly expurgated Ross Long, the rabble-rousing ringleader, in the building today. We are back on livestream.com/jiggyjaguar, or just go to jiggyjaguar.com. Also, 50-plus stations across the United States and Canada. And we are getting ready to chat on the
Skip?
On
Skype.
the Skip. Yes, on the Skip, on the Skype. With... She goes by Planet Anita. It's Planet_Anita on Twitter. And we are going to bring in here in just a second the interesting, very interesting, as Ross called her, a perv magnet earlier.
You said that, not me.
Anita Dark. She is a Hungarian adult film actress and model. Her official website is planetanita.com. And when you go over to planetanita.com, you will be able to see all sorts of different things, including pictures of her. And she is just fabulous, kids. And she is on the Skype right now.
Woo! Oh, there she is.
How are you, Anita?
Hi, guys. I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, much more fabulous now that you're speaking.
I was just listening to you. It was so
no, that's never good to do. Now, Anita, how did you get started doing being an actress and a model and all sorts of things?
Well, I always wanted to be a model. Even when I was 4 years old, of course, I wanted to be a mainstream model, not a porn actress. But I started modeling at age 15 in Hungary. But it wasn't, nude modeling, of course. It was just regular modeling. But it didn't pay enough, and, it didn't really go anywhere. So a little bit later, like around age 19, I met a really pushy guy on the street, and he was keep calling me, and he wanted me to actually start doing nude modeling, and he was so pushy that he became my agent.
He was called a perv, but go ahead.
Yeah, but, he was a nice guy, but he was really pushy, and then he talked me into actually trying nude modeling first, and wow, the money was good, and what can I say? I enjoyed it. I wasn't shy at all, so that's how I started that. And doing movies was kind of like just a step away from there. I just got into it so quickly, and it wasn't difficult or anything like that. I was always thinking like, oh my God, porn is like something I can never do. But once you are there and you are doing it, it's kind of easy and fun. You know what I mean?
Now, you currently live in Florida. How was the Florida? How was the what's the difference between Budapest, Hungary, and being overseas to now being in the United States?
Yeah, you were in Dracula's backyard. Now you're in Pee Wee Herman's backyard.
Well, it's really different, especially because I grew up in a big city, Budapest, and now I live in a small city in Florida. It's so quiet here and everything. It's like no tall buildings or nothing. It's just kind of like very flat, but I love the palm trees and the ocean, and I love the weather here, and I love that it's kind of quiet. If I want to, have a little action in my life, I can just always fly to California, and be in Los Angeles and work there, but I love to come home here, and it's different, but I can say I love it, and I don't even know if I ever want to move back to Hungary.
I don't see why you would, but that's interesting. You say Florida's flat. We're teased here in Kansas, right in the middle of the country, for being this big flat state. But Florida, I think the tallest point in Florida is like 400 feet, right on the Georgia border. I've never seen a more flatter state in the Union. But yes.
Now, Anita, how did you get? How did you make the transition from going into the modeling, into the porn, what was the, were you nervous at all?
Well, that's the thing. I was a little nervous, but once I started, it felt so natural. I felt like, it was easy and fun, and it didn't feel difficult at all. It's maybe also because on my very first set, on the very first scene I did, I met a guy, and then that guy was my boyfriend for like 5 years. So actually being in the business with him it just made it so much easier. I felt like he's there with me, and he's a professional. He was an actor as well, so that made it kind of easy to do,
So you basically found that you were born to do this.
I don't know if I would say that, but
All natural.
But yeah, it came very natural to me to do this. It was surprising because my mom was always like, when I was just doing like regular modeling, when I was a teenager, she always came with me to all my shoots, and she wanted to be sure that nothing happens. Nobody asked me to take off my bra or anything. What I mean, like she wanted me to be that very good girl. And once I was 19, and I felt like I'm not a child anymore, so I can go alone. And, I made decisions like, yes, I'm going to do nude modeling now, and then I'm going to do movies. And she wasn't there to control me anymore. Well, I don't know if it was a good idea or a bad idea, but I would say she was a little disappointed in me at first when she found out, but then she understood that's what I want to do, and I feel comfortable doing it. So, what can she say? But so I would say it came very easy for me to go into this business.
Sooner or later, parents, you got to let the kids fly from the nest.
That's right. Yeah.
So what else do you do? You've done like the modeling, and then the nude modeling, and now some more movies. Do you ever do like what do we call it? Web porn? I hate to call it that, but
I would call it just webcam shows. Yeah.
Yes.
Being a webcam girl.
Yes, you found the success there, huh?
Yeah, I like doing it. I was doing boy girl movies for just about 3 years, and then I quit, and then I was featured dancing, and then I went back to the business only doing girl. So these days I only do like girl shows on with girlfriend films. It's like twice a year. It's not much, but mostly like every day I do webcam shows, like I would say 4 or 5 times a week. And I do this for years, probably 4 years already. I tried different websites, and now I'm on StreamMate, and
yes, indeed.
I'm just loving this. This is a great site.
Yes, StreamMate loves us too, don't
yes,
they?
Indeed.
And we love them.
The hottest live cam site on the internet. Join amateurs and porn stars live shows 24/7, free lifetime membership at streammate.com. And yes, StreamMate enjoys us, and we enjoy them as well. Let me see if I can find the message that the head of StreamMate sent me just recently in regards to our buddy Anita. I think it was, who was it? He said something about...
Any specific proclivities?
No,
here?
he said something about... where was it? Something about seeing if he could get Anita on, but he said something about how you will just melt when you hear her accent.
I do. We sometimes it's kind of hard, but we're understanding every word, and it's great to hear English in such a romantic language as Hungarian, the Hungarian draw, I guess we could say. Over here we got things like Louisiana quick draw. But I've got a suggestion. I want to see, since you're into the girl thing, it's just a suggestion. You can do it or just forget about it. But here in a few years,
you can do it or just
they're gonna remake the whole Wonder Woman thing. I could see all sorts of Amazon women on the moon, Wonder Woman, girl on girly thing that you could try. I'm just trying to advocate that.
It sounds really hot. I I like pretty girls, so.
You like pretty girls. Well, your top there reminds me of the Wonder Woman and Mystique. Yes. Oh yes.
Don't worry about it. Call me about an hour or so and we can chat.
So, what's new on the horizon?
Okay,
Where do you want to
call
see
me.
yourself? Maybe
Don't worry about it. Just call me.
2,
and
3,
just
5 years?
an hour
Is there
and we can chat on the phone.
a particular goal you're going
I
for, or
appreciate
just
it.
kind of going where the flow takes you, as you were?
The flow takes you. I love that.
We'll see, but, I just realized many times when I have plans, it doesn't turn out that way, so I try to kind of go with the flow for a little bit and see what happens, because I love to plan, but I get disappointed when things doesn't happen that way. So right now I would say I don't have any big plans. I'm just enjoying what I do, and we'll see what happens in 5 to 10 years. Who knows where we are gonna be, right?
I'm
but
thinking you
now
might.
I just love what I do.
I'm thinking you might be an Earth sign, maybe a Capricorn even, or a Virgo.
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm an Aries.
Aries. Oh, we're just starting Aries now. A fire sign. Woo. Okay, that I could see that with the red. You're in
I
a.
don't even wear too much red. I don't know why I put it on today. That was the color I wanted. I don't know why.
Yeah, don't plan for it. Just let it happen. You're right.
That's right.
Aries is great because you're entering a power time. We're entering the sun sign Aries, and you could have a very interesting month here, starting here today or tomorrow.
She also has green eyes.
I know, we see that.
Can you see it?
Yes, and they're big and a lot of good color.
Thank you.
Now, we're speaking with Anita Dark. PlanetAnita.com is her website. Go over and check that out. She works out 4 to 5 times a week with a personal trainer. Just little fun facts here for you kids.
It looks like it.
Oh, thank you.
What is the best way to ask you out on a date? She says, I like romantic guys, so a lovely dinner invitation will always work for me.
You like gambling? Like Las Vegas?
Las Vegas? Yeah, I love Las Vegas. Gambling, I love gambling if I can use someone else's money, because when I gambled with my own money, I lost it and I was really sad. So I gave up on gambling.
Yeah, it's always better that way.
I go with you if you have money to gamble. I go with your money.
I'm going to hold you to that, darling. We might have to meet up or something on one of your LA visits or something.
I always want to go to Vegas when I go to LA. I love it there, so it's fun.
Well, Ross about this last spring went out to Las Vegas and interviewed, who was it?
That was this fall. Princess Natasha.
She was a dominatrix.
Uh-huh.
So, yes, we have experience in going to Vegas and interviewing porn people.
Well, you've got about 50 of them that want you to come to the
AVN Awards next year. By the way, have you ever been to the AVN Awards?
One time in, very long time ago, 1997. A long time ago. It's like probably 14 years ago. Yes.
Now, let's see here. What else does she have here? Fun facts, kids. PlanetAnita.com is her website. We want to thank our good friends at StreamMate for hooking us up with her today.
Any more on the date thing? What?
Yeah.
An idea of a romantic evening is simple and intimate. He brings me flowers and Italian food that we eat under candlelight, a sweet red wine that enhances passionate but delicate conversation, leading to ... Oh yes. And by oh yes, she means going to Paperclip Fest and being involved in... No, I don't know.
Anything can happen, we'll see however the evening goes, right? But one thing, I don't like pushy people. Like, sometimes guys are just so pushy.
Like the guy that got her into porn.
No.
They think, probably because they think I'm a porn star and I'm into, like, let's go have crazy sex immediately kind of thing, but I'm not.
No.
Taking slow, and that's what I like.
Porn people are people too. Right.
Exactly.
That's right.
It's just like you just don't go into a nudist camp or something and expect to have sex with everybody who would want to,
That's
but
right.
no.
It's surprising for people that we are just very normal people too. We think very normal and we do normal things like everyone else. And maybe they think like, they ask me like, oh, how many guys did you pick up today? Like they think I just like run to the supermarket and I pick up the guy, I bring him home and, have sex with him. No, I don't do that. But,
You put
we can
your shoes on the same way everybody else does. You just got cooler shoes.
Yeah.
Well, we will probably I will tweet you or message you our address. We need to have you send us an autographed picture of you for our wall of porn that we have in the studio. It has pictures of such stars as Nikki Benz, Morgan Raines,
Nice.
Jessica Drake.
It's what we call an ever-growing collection.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
that's lovely. I will be very happy to.
And yours will make it grow all the better.
Now, I always like to ask the techie questions to the as I call them, the porn chicks. By the way, check out planetanita.com. Are you involved in the adult trading card company? Do you have an adult trading card yet?
No, what is
No.
that?
It's like the baseball card of porn. And
I never heard of that.
basically
But have I
this guy has declared war on 8x10s, and he's decided that he wants to get all the adult film stars to do like their own like trading card. And so I always hit up the porn chicks to see if they are involved in
And
this.
what did he say? He's got several hundred already
Yeah.
going. It's really going good. It seems like.
So
And then you'd be able to get like custom ones that only you have that you can give away to people. Like more collector's items.
Nice. How do I get these?
You'll tweet him.
I
You'll
will
tweet
send
her.
you. I will tweet you his
Okay.
his name right now, and I'm sure that
Okay.
he pays attention to this show, so I'm assuming that if I tweet you, he will eventually tweet you as well. Something else is that, do you do your own website, or do you have someone do your website for you?
I do my own website.
Aha! So that brings me to my next question. Do you have yourself a QR code? One of those codes you scan with your smartphone and it takes
No.
you to all these cool places?
I don't have that kind of
You
code. I don't
need-
even know what that is. But
Explain
I
to
do my
her
own
what a
website,
QR
but
code is, Ross, while I
It's
tweet.
a cool little thing that's for smartphone users that they just scan basically a barcode like you see at the grocery store on items, but it would then like take them immediately to your website. They wouldn't even have to remember your name. They would just have to
Wow.
scan that little code and it would take them where you want them to go.
Ooh.
And it is gaining in popularity by hundreds of percents every week, it seems like.
Wow.
Heck
sounds
of a
great.
deal.
Good stuff.
Now, you do you do your own website.
Mm-hmm.
You do shoots. You do all sorts of things. Did you what kind of web knowledge do you have as far as like HTML and things of that nature? Or
Yes, I don't know too much about it, but I learned how to update my own website. So I use Photoshop to touch up my own pictures. I edit my own videos. I use the YouLead Video Studio, the new one, for video editing, and then I use Dreamweaver for to update the website.
Very
don't have
familiar with all that stuff, and it's not hard, people, but you gotta do it. You have to, you have to make the commitment and just do it. It is not that hard, you probably found.
It's not. It's actually, I had a choice. Either, a company does my website and I give up 50% of the income, or I do it myself and I keep 100%. And I chose this because it wasn't difficult to learn this. I had a personal teacher who taught me all this stuff. I had to learn. I'm not good enough to build a whole website myself yet, but I'm getting there because the way I update the website, I learn many different things, and I think I'm pretty good at it now, and I feel comfortable doing it. So it's very good.
That is very good advice. I mean, you've just doubled your salary right there.
Exactly. Yeah. I like that. I don't like to give up money for something I can do myself.
And
it takes time.
And we find some of the women that are into porn are the smartest girls where it comes to Skype, doing your website, touching up photos, videos, the whole works. I mean, it's like you were a perverted guy doing it or something who was really motivated.
Who was really motivated.
Yeah.
Now, we're speaking with Anita Dark today. The website is planetanita.com, and she comes to us via our good friends at streammate.com, and Streammate loves us, and we love them, and we love the fact that they snag us really hot chicks like Anita for our little dog and pony show we do here every single Sunday on the big broadcast.
Not only do we love it, but all of our people in Germany, England, and the four winds of Canada love it too. And we're not even talking the USA.
That's right.
Okay.
We want to send a quick little shout-out to rangerplex.com. They are carrying us each and every Sunday. Also, wildbunchradio.com, infinityradio.net, KROX Radio, and we have a brand-new message board at KROX Radio, so if you'd like to go over and post some nonsense over there for us to read, go over to KROX Radio and bother us. Anita, I appreciate you doing this. Ross, you got anything else with her before we let her go?
Any more shout-outs? Or here, tell us the website one more time so they can go there immediately and be stimulated.
Should I say it or are you going to say it?
You say
it.
You say it.
Okay, my website is planetanita.com.
Planet Anita. My website. I just love it. I love it. I don't mean to tease you. I just love it.
No, that's fine.
we and I have to do this. I just have to do this. We have a kind of a catchphrase that we do here on the radio show. We have a series of local rappers who whenever I ask them shout-outs, they always go, free this, free that. They always want people freed from the prison system. And one time some guy yelled, "Free my mama." And we try to have a lot of our guests do a "Free my mama." And I would love to have you do a "Free my mama" with that accent of yours.
What do you want me to say? Free my mama?
Yes, indeed. Right there.
Your mama needs to be freed from something.
What does it mean?
I don't really know what it means, but they say it.
Doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
And look, she has a cute dog. All porn chicks have cute dogs.
Is that a mama dog?
Yes, she's a mama's dog, and she actually loves to sit on the chair behind me, so I can only sit on the edge of the chair, and now she wanted to come up here.
She's
insistent. I guess she wants to say hi.
Hi.
And his name is Daisy.
I love the fact that we get these porn women on, and they always have cute dogs. Ruby Knox had a cute dog. Anita has a cute dog. I think you've got to be able to work at StreamMate. You've got to own a cute dog.
And I think
it's a prerequisite.
The one thing that's
take that.
That's a given with all of them is they're all spoiled rotten. They sit where they want. Yes. They get love when they want. Well, that's a sweetie.
Now, Anita, before I let you go, is there a possibility I could get you to flash us? Is that possible? Or are
what?
Flash us. Show us the goods. Show us
of your dog. No, no.
Of your dog.
Oh my God.
You
okay, we're ready. We're ready.
Give us a shot, my friend.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Here it is.
Ross is building it up like it's this huge Well,
Oh, my
okay.
God.
There is that.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Anita. I appreciate it. Check out PlanetAnita.com. She does her own website, kids.
I think your career is about to explode like I just did.
Anita, thanks for doing this. I really appreciate it. You are a very knowledgeable individual, and good luck with that website. And we'll talk to you soon, my friend.
Thank you.
Take care. Good day.
Bye.
PlanetAnita.com is her website. Check her out today. And I just got a tweet back from the Adult Trading Card Company. He said, yes, I will take care of it. And I told him, I said, and I get 10%. And so I don't know what that means.
All right, bring it on.
That's just something that Harry Scott Shemp says.
Well, he's 11.
Who, he's 11%? I need to go up.
It's like stroke me, dude. I mean, it's like, well, no, not you, but it's like
it's just...
You get a written deal with people, and you will be entitled to your 11%. Just coming back years later and say, "We're my 11%." You know, well, we never had 11%.
Harry is
number.
Harry is the magic number, as they say. I don't know what that means. We are enjoying this great broadcast known as the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show, and check out rosslong.info right now. It has Billy Dean, also the Burns sisters. What did you think of the Burns sisters?
Were they lesbians? No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They were the backup singers and performers in their own right for, of all people, Arlo Guthrie. Now your mom went to the concert.
she went to the concert.
She enjoyed it.
She had a fun time, but the sound was, well, at least for the first two songs.
Professional? I don't know. That's what I've heard. So, but I've heard that before.
Mr. Bill Zoninga.
Zambawinga or
whatever his name is. I don't know what it is.
We love him. We love all the salaried personnel over there.
I like Bill. He's a good guy, but man,
I'd like to talk to you two gentlemen.
That was great. I really enjoyed the fact that
But they've got a great thing coming. What is it?
It is Buddy Guy coming up this week.
Actually, Otto Guthrie, he did real well. I think there's about 1,000 people or more there.
Yeah, he
Buddy Guy, this is going to be a good one.
He sold that.
I mean, if there's any place you're going to be this Thursday, it needs to be at the Steeple Theater
for the Performing Arts, downtown Salina. Buddy Guy with opening act Moreland and Arbuckle. So there might be a potential, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, they're a name in their own.
To see my ex-girlfriend Michelle at the show.
Why? What's she got to do with
her dad taught Moreland or Arbuckle how to play one of their instruments. So she's buddies with them. So every time they do a show, she gets in. She gets juiced in.
Like free?
Yeah.
Okay.
Buddy Guy with opening act Moreland and Arbuckle this Thursday, March 24th, 7:30 p.m. Tickets are $65, $55, and $45, and 2-for-1 tickets to Shamika Copeland at any level for everyone that bought tickets to Buddy Guy. Call the Stiefel to purchase 785-827-1998, and it's coming down, ladies and gentlemen. And coming soon, George Jones. Shamika Copeland is going to be there very soon. The Salina Symphony, the Wichita Grand Opera, and Kenny Loggins is going to be there very soon.
Footloose!
Footloose! Yes, indeed.
The king of the 80s movie theme show credits or something.
We love Kenny Loggins, and if you remember Kenny Loggins at all... Yes, this is one of those tunes. Kenny frickin' Loggins in a building. I feel like Brack from Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Kenny Loggins!
At least it's not Brian Adams.
But if you're watching us on live stream, we're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we will talk to someone. Leah Swift is very soon on this broadcast. And... she's
a big birthday.
It's going to be interesting, kids. Next week on the big broadcast, Mothra will be in studio. I will talk to them about their how they're being affected by the Japanese remake of Mad Max.
Mothra.
Mothra.
What is that? The name of them?
That's the name.
I mean, where's Godzilla?
Sick and Twisted will be in the building next week as well.
They better be, including
Jed-
Pachuca.
Jed Bullion from WSU Public Radio will be with us as well. Morgan Rains on the Skype, and we'll be talking to the winner of the second crowd control, Quan, in the studio next week on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show. When we get back, we've got more, so keep it locked, keep it loaded. We'll be back after this on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show.
Loud and proud. It's Jiggy Jaguar from JiggyJaguar.com. Catch Jiggy on MySpace.com/JiggyJaguar.